Story time, how my assistant set me up to get robbed and a week later she got gunned down on the highway. So I did this story time 2 years ago on my other TikTok page, but that page got deleted and this comment has now gone viral. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do a story time, y'all. So this happened in 2021 when I started SRT Bree. I started a clothing brand and it was selling out like crazy. So I hired an assistant. But how I found this girl, I met her at the club. I thought she was cool. So I was like, you know what? I need help. Can I hire you to help me send these orders out? Because at the time, I also started my skincare line as well. So I had a lot of orders coming in and it was hard doing it by myself. So I hired her for about 2 months and everything was going good. This is before I had my office. I was working out of my apartment. So she would come over, help me pack orders and send them off. I always take a month-long birthday trip and I was preparing to leave to go to Thailand for 30 days. But I had a lot of orders coming in, so I asked her to come in early to help me out before I catch my flight. Red flag number one, I was too comfortable around her. I used to have a lot of cash out and I would have my guns laying around. She saw that I had a safe in my apartment, so she thought I was an easy lick. So the day I asked her to come over to help me pack the stuff before I went on vacation, I just had like a really eerie vibe. Like I just had a gut feeling to not let this girl in my house. I don't know why. I just was like, okay, I don't think I want you over today. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of everything. So I texted her. I was like, don't worry about coming over. And she was just like kind of persistent, like, please, I need the money type shit or whatever. I was just like, no, it's okay. I got it taken care of. So later that night, like around 10 p.m., I'm packing up the orders. I hear footsteps by my front door and I hear like prying at my door. I'm like, okay, what the fuck going on? So I get up, I put my ear to the door. I hear little noises by the door. So I look at the peephole. I see 2 men masked up trying to break in my shit. So I go back to my room, call 911, I grab my musket-tool and headed back towards the front door. So I'm on the phone with the police. I'm like, there's people trying to break into my house. Y'all better come quick because it's gonna be a motherfucking problem if they come in this house. So as I'm saying that on the phone to the police, I see a person in my porch looking through the window. And as he looking through the window, the first guy who was at the front door kicks in my door and he got hit with that 5. I blew it. I hit him 3 times, twice in the chest, 1 in the chin. He took off running. He fired some shots back, but didn't hit none. The guy who was in the back ran to the front and got in the car as well. I'm looking at the car. I'm like, that is my assistant's car. So 20 minutes later, the police finally shows up and I told them, I was like, I got a camera in the living room, I got a Ring camera, and I got a dash camera in my car because they parked the getaway car in front of my car. So I have all of the different angles of how these motherfuckers tried to come and rob me. So they were like, do you need to go to the hospital because it was a blood trail? I was like, no, I didn't get hit. That's their blood. You need to be looking out for them because I definitely hit one of the guys 3 times. So boom, fast forward to the next day, she texted me again and was like, hey, Bree, I heard what happened. But mind you, I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell my siblings. I didn't tell none of my homeboys in Atlanta. I didn't tell nobody what happened because I already knew what type of time she was on. So I didn't tell anybody what happened. She texted me and was like, I heard what happened. But I didn't respond because I was like, yo, okay. Like, I see what's going on. Say less. They dropped one of the guys off at the hospital. He ended up dying from the injuries. And then 5 days later, she got pumed up on the highway. And that case has not been solved yet. I was investigated for it, but I had nothing to do with that situation. I was in Thailand when it happened. Like I said, I went in Thailand for 30 days for my birthday. So I had nothing to do with that situation. So boom, those 2 died, and then a getaway driver ended up dying a couple months later at a gas station. So yeah, don't rob nobody.
Wow. Now that is quite a story there. And I'm glad she was strapped. I'm glad she had her thing because that was crazy. And the fact that I guess they were trying to get her before she left to Thailand, as opposed to she had a safe and all this stuff in there. I don't know why you just didn't wait till she left. But I guess maybe you thought that she was going to take the money with her. I don't know. That just sounded crazy. And the fact that you let them take your car is ridiculous. But that's divine justice. That's karma like a mofo right there. And the fact that Buddy came in there, you taking a chance, man. And that's why when these people do get arrested for breaking in or getting shot, and then you getting charged in certain places, if you got somebody breaking in your house and you hit them, you can be charged for it. It's all type of crazy stuff going on, man. But shout out to her. This is one of those things when you are trapping from out of your apartment and you have an assistant and you work it and you doing business. Even myself, when you have a place and you trying to do business and stuff like that, or a studio, you never know. You need to have some type of security in place when you're doing this. When it's just her, definitely they thought she was an easy lick. But I'm going to read some of the text messages that she had from this situation right here. And this was back in 2021. She says, good morning, Bree. What time do you want me? When are you leaving for vacation? Good morning. Come at 12 and I'll be leaving on the 10th for a month. Yes, no, she knows everything. I'll be there. Do you need a house sitter? I don't mind running your site either. I'm free and need the money. Hey, sorry for the late text. So I won't be needing you today. I'm not really feeling well, so I'm going to sleep in and pack the rest of the orders tonight. I'll still pay you for today, though. That was January 6th. That was like she told her yeah to come through. And like a couple hours later, she told her no. It's okay. Thank you, though. She said, oh, are you sure? I don't mind coming later to help you. I can come anytime today for real. I said, it's okay. Thank you, though. So this was the 8th when she texts her. The next, like, that's 2 days later, actually, because this is the 6th, then the 8th. Hey, Bree, I heard what happened. Are you okay? Please answer the phone. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. She know what time it is because she's like, what does she know? Is she going to snitch on me? Please answer the phone. I swear I ain't know it was going to be like that. Please answer so I can explain. Please answer, Bree. I'm sorry. Basically, you just admitted to it. Like, I mean, what else is there to talk about? Baby, ain't nothing else to talk about. This is 4 o'clock in the morning. You let a whole day pass. This happened to her that night, she said, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it was the next day. But you got to be careful, man. Even with business partners, when you paying somebody, somebody's envious of your situation. Obviously, you got your guns around and money around. Women do this all the time, man. Women set dudes up. They just get, or I don't know, man. That stuff is crazy. Like, they'll go above and beyond and do this even to other dudes. Like, hey, I know this dude, or these dudes be doing anything. These women be doing anything for pookies just to get some money. Baby, people don't want to work, man. People don't want to work. You giving her opportunity, even her working for you, she could have set up her own stuff on her own. But people don't want that. They want what you got. I was just talking to a young lady not too long ago, just telling her, like, there's so many people that hang around people who are successful and they never bother trying to learn anything from that person. They just want their handout saying, hey, can you give me what you got? And I never got that, man. I never understood that. But hey, it is what it is, guys. Watch out, man. Be on your P's and Q's, man. Always have security around where you conduct business at. And that's that, man. Let me know what you guys think about this story, though. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.